Is this like an acid trip? Hello and welcome back to my channel. Hot off their most recent comeback in Libido, we're back with some more OnlyOneOf. This is a Patreon request from John LD. Thank you so much. If you guys want to give me something to react to, a request of your own, that is one of my tiers on Patreon. So we're checking out Doramar today, which is supposedly a title track, yet there's no MV. Very, very strange. Also a very strange, I guess, meaning behind the song, and that Doramar was a photographer, one of Picasso's lovers apparently, and a song written from the perspective of Picasso. I would expect nothing less from the mind behind OnlyOneOf, honestly, something as strange as that. And we're also going to check out the song Angel, which has a decent amount of views, 7 million for OnlyOneOf, who I don't think are like a terribly popular group. I don't really know how Libido is doing for them, but that song slaps. I think it's really good, has an awesome MV, and I hope it did well for them. All right, let's go. OnlyOneOf, Doramar, go. So no MV, but we've got this very strange video that is so suiting for a group like OnlyOneOf, with some lyrics.
다섯 번째 subject 다른 점은 눈물이 많은 것 너를 그리려 할 뿐인데 넌 왜 나를 집어삼키려 해 너의 어쩜 우린 끔찍한 내 색깔을 만들어가는지도 도라말 달콤한 너의 이름처럼 난 더 쥐가 여기에 담고 싶어 내게 너를 보여줘
I really like how their songs are mixed, though. There is a rawness in their vocals. You're getting like everything. You're getting everything on the mic there that they recorded in the studio. It doesn't sound too cleaned up, and there's just something about that that feels very real, and I appreciate that. Whoa. Suggestive lyrics yet again. And you got a Picasso in the back even. You look like Dali's melting clock. So interesting. I mean, a lot of the K-pop audience skews young. The audience skews young. I'm wondering how many people actually get these references. Oh my god, the fading in and out, the like white noise that's overlaid and filtered over some of their vocals here. It's a real complex, interesting, unique mix. It's, again, this group is very much like the mind of their producer, very much in that vein. It's something that I don't think is very easy to grasp onto for the general public. They are definitely something out of left field, and I think that really works for them. It's an attractive thing for people that might not like the usual flair of K-pop, that might want something that's a bit more experimental and different, a little indie and odd, and that mix with, you know, the K-pop elements that you're still having here creates something inherently very unique and very new, fresh. How that works in their favor in terms of popularity going forward, I don't know.
어둡게 비치는 나의 모습이 흐려져 Joy by day and nausea by night Yeah oh, no
I really like that line with her being a photographer.
nausea by
I'll draw you by day and hold you by night. Myself being reflected in your eye.
기억 속에 너를 담아둘게 Because you're my masterpiece yeah. Oh my God 널 చూడ맨 내가 몰랐던 너의 모습까지 baby What you said I beg yeah 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 Oh my God 난널 잘 몰라 솔직한 네 모습 그대로를 원해 그게 뭐라도 yeah yeah yeah
They have a choreography video too. You know, this is a group that is really unlike anything else that's out there. Again, for better for worse in terms of their success, because I feel like that I said before, this is something that is hard to grasp onto, and even in the top right it says art pop, which is a great way to describe this as something strange. Art pop, it's very much in the aesthetic that it takes, reminds me of something in a very bizarre realm, like things that Grimes used to do. It's different, and I know that that's what Jaden is looking for. I know that's what he was kind of looking for even with Luna, and while I love that it's something that is going to stand out from the rest of their peers in terms of marketability, in terms of making money. Who knows if this is what people want, but I appreciate it, and I personally want it because I want things that are going to stand out from the rest of the pack, and I think that OnlyOneOf really does. I think they really do. It's a good problem to have, I would say, when you have not only a talented group here making this music, but also really inventive mixing and production and ideas behind them. As a whole, if they can make that work for them in a financial sense, that is another story, but hopefully things are trending in that direction. All right, now we're going to move on to OnlyOneOf's Angel. Now this one has a video produced by Gray, whomever Gray is. OnlyOneOf. Oh. Also strange. You know, the way that this is already, the video itself, it reminds me of a genre of music that kind of kicked off about, I don't know, maybe 7 years ago or something like that, that was called PC music. It's a very interesting, deep hole to look into. I really suggest that you guys do that. Check out the song Cutie, just QT. Really strange genre of music, but I'm getting so much of that here in like this early 2000s aesthetic and editing style. Is that Fabio? The dude who has his shirt off in Libido and is ripped? That's what I mean. Yeah, this video has that kind of my first Photoshop project circa 2004 to it, and that has become an art style and aesthetic. I don't know exactly what you even call it, but I feel like the first time that I saw the instance of that with a lot of like text art and like word art or bubble art coming back into play reminds me of like the cover of Life of Pablo, I think it's called. I'm not sure if what that album is called. I'm not a Kanye fan by any stretch of the imagination, but that was like one of the first times where I saw that. I was like, that album looks so stupid. It looks ridiculous. little did I know that would become like a very big fashion trend, and people would be wearing crew necks that look like that, and it would be part of a lot of streetwear culture. It's such a weird path that we go on to get to where we are with what's popular aesthetically. Their videos are very hypebeast, that's for sure. That's one way that I would definitely describe them. Oh! Oh, but I love the sound of this song. This is so eccentric. Were the lyrics in the chat? Silently permeating, you are my own soliloquy. Great lyrics. Great lyrics. Wow. So creative. I love the way this scene is lit here. You have that programmed crane arm, but instead of being a camera, it's actually lighting him. Whoa, 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 whoa. We doing drugs? Hold on a second. Is this like an acid trip? I'm getting like, now I'm starting to think that we're dropping acid here. What's going on? Oh, the bass is grimy. I never realized. Who's on his shirt? Why did everything that used to be uncool suddenly become cool? I don't understand fashion. I don't get it. Oh, this girl's trucker glasses, like, or straight like serial killer glasses, and then everything is under, you know, in the frame of an outdated editing photo software from like the early 2000s, late 90s. Yeah, and the angel statue even there is just so... very retro wave. I love the choreo with our hands like this. Oh, hey! Okay, so this must have been off that same album as Doramar. Alright, that video was a trip, and I'm sorry that I kind of put the video in the forefront there and the song second. But I think when you're gonna have a project like OnlyOneOf, and the art behind it, that direction is kind of the highlights, sometimes your music is gonna take a back seat to either the message or the aesthetic you're going for, that Jaden likes to shoot for. Sometimes that then overshadows the music. So I think that this might be a very good, I guess, emblematic example of that happening. The video really just transfixed me and was so interesting, and they really do have a very unique aesthetic to them that I don't think anyone in K-pop is really doing. But again, I didn't say much about the song. I did really like it. I did really like it quite a bit. It reminded me of the second track a little bit that I listened to. Not Savannah. oh, whatever the second one was, I totally forget the name. Was it Time Leap or Time Loop? I always mix it up. It's either Time Leap or Time Loop, but it reminded me a bit more of that one. And I really do like it, man. I had told you previously that I was a bit hesitant to react to OnlyOneOf because of Jaden's inclusion with Luna and how that all fell out. But like I said, deadbeat dad, be talented. He's talented. What are you gonna do? And I really do like the flavor of this group. It's a flavor that you're not gonna get pretty much anywhere else in the industry. So they're doing their thing, man. I'm gonna have to maybe eventually react to a guide or something of that sort because I don't know any of the members whatsoever. But just the whole package that they come with, everything surrounding them is very intriguing and very, very inspired. So I like that. Thank you once again, John LD, for the request. Again, if you guys want to request something, that is one of my tiers on Patreon. I know that they were on Andromeda, the It's K-Pop Live with live bands recently. They did Libido. If you guys are interested in me doing that, I'll probably put that up on Patreon because I have been doing a lot of Andromeda reactions recently because I really love what they do over there. So yeah, check out my other OnlyOneOf reactions. I've reacted to 3 of their songs so far outside of this one, and I'm kind of digging them, man. I'm kind of digging them. I'll put the playlist down below in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one.